be showing you how to make this luscious slime here. It looks super cool to make. It's super easy. I will be using glue, but I'm gonna see if Dollar Tree glue works, which obviously it does because I made it here. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make this slime. So yeah, let's get on. So the first ingredient you'll be needing is some toothpaste, which you can use any toothpaste. So I've added my toothpaste already in here. So you just want to mix up your toothpaste until it comes like this, flat and like that. Yeah. Then you want to take some jaw glue, which is the only glue that I use that actually works for me. So then you want to add in your glue to the toothpaste. So I'm going to show you guys how that looks right now. And it looks like it's already going to get slimy, but I don't know. That's what it looks like. Glue and toothpaste mixed together. Hopefully this will work. So as you see, it's sort of kind of starting to clump together. Yeah, this bowl doesn't want to stay. That's fine. Okay. It's sort of starting to clump together. So it's starting to come together. And I was surprised that this actually worked because, see that? And no, I didn't do anything to the toothpaste. All I did was, cause like, if you guys were concerned about that, cause sometimes in my videos, you guys are like, oh, you used something in the tooth in one of your ingredients before you start, cause I usually prepare first, but no, I did not do anything to that. I just used the toothpaste, white food coloring, because it was the gel toothpaste and I didn't want it to be blue, sparkly blue, so I used white food coloring. And yes, there's such thing as white food coloring. And it's starting to become slime. It's really easy to make, so I'm just gonna keep mixing that until, yeah. So after mixing it, it should come together like that. Then you want just some on my fingers because I was touching it. Okay. Then you just want to take your fingers and start, you know, patting it on it like that. And then starting to take off what was usually on it. You should rub it off like that. So I recommend just touching it really soft so that it doesn't really stick to you. So yeah, sorry for any background noise. That's my radio right next to me. I put it down, but like my mom needs it, so I'm not gonna put it all the way down. It's all over me. I'm gonna take this alcohol, and this is not rubbing alcohol. This is prophyl alcohol, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit, just this much, that much, because a lot would be bad. So now I'm just gonna start chopping it, and it is gonna get liquidy a little. It is gonna get liquidy, but that's fine because we have one special ingredient that not all of us have, but we have one special ingredient that we're gonna use, so that we might not use because the alcohol might be our slime activator, because it's starting to become slime like right away after adding the alcohol. Only added a little tiny bit. It might not have looked like a little tiny bit, but it was for me. It was kind of like a medium size for me, yeah. But it wasn't a little tiny bit, kind of. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. Not a little tiny bit more, but that much more. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was just like a little bit more to make it a little bit more slimier. And this is gonna make it stretchier, I hope, because in the first slime, in this one, I had to use a lot of toothpaste to make it stretchier. And obviously, I did use a lot of toothpaste for this one, slime. So yeah, it's still like really sticky, but I feel like it's stickier. So then you want to add a little bit of Tide into it, because that was our actual slime activator. And in the title it said how to make slime with Dollar Tree glue, Tide, and more house ingredients. I said more house ingredients. So yeah, let's go get the glue. But first, this is what our slime looks like. It's not that, it's really sticky. Over here is really sticky, so you have to be careful with the slime. So that's the slime. So guys, I have the Tide. Okay, one more time, a preview, but a zoom in of the slime. So yeah, that's it. Now I have a big gallon of Tide, and it's all the way up to to the top, and we're actually gonna need all the Tide, even if it's like tinier than this. I'm kidding. I was actually kidding, but yeah. You just need a little tiny bit, and to show you guys a little tiny bit, I'm gonna use this. So, it doesn't matter how much I pour. If I pour the whole cup, that doesn't mean I'm gonna have the whole cup. So when you pour this much, it's not even the whole thing. I'm just gonna drive it around to look like the whole thing. It's still not. Okay, you wanna that much. We're gonna need more, but that much for now. My finger dropped, didn't do it. But that's fine. And then as you mix, it's gonna get slimier. And you shouldn't yet play with it in your hands, even though you're gonna have to play with it. And don't yet play with it in your hands, because it might stick to you more than it needs to. And actually, we need to add the whole entire amount of Tide that I poured in. So, and I clean my hands with the slime I already made, because the slime I already made, it doesn't matter if it's ruined or not. Then you want to add this much in more, which is literally the rest. So try to drive in all of it. Can't miss not even a little bit of the meat. Of the slime stuff, of the Tide. So I missed some, but yeah, that's how much Tide I added. Hold on, let me get the fork out the way. That's how much Tide I added. So now I'm just gonna mix it even more. Okay, now once you see it in this texture, you want to clean off your fork with obviously your hands. Then you want to start playing with the slime in your hands. And in my next video, we're going to be making slime with Suavitel, but not in this video, because this is supposed to be one way to make slime with toothpaste, glue, Tide, and alcohol, which really I just gave away all the ingredients in the title. And it's really like it feels super light because it's like super watery. It's not watery like watery, it's the slime. When you're playing with it, it feels like it's gonna be like a watery slime, but when you start playing with it, it's like a really good slime. It's still sticky, but that's because it has to get used to the texture of your hands and the temperature of your hands. So I'm still gonna be playing with it until it's good. And it's not good yet, but I'm gonna stop playing with it. Start poking it, because it also has to be getting used to poking, because the slime has to get used to when you poke it, you have to poke it like that. The slime has to get used to the temperature of your nails and how your nails feel, because that's how I made this luscious slime, which I'm gonna add a little bit more Tide soon, because it looks like it needed more Tide. But whenever your slime starts to get hard, just put it in hot water for 10 minutes, and then you're gonna start to play with it. Just play with it and play with it. It's gonna be like really sticky, but it's gonna get used to your hand temperature again, and then it's gonna get slime again. But yeah, woo, slime. So yeah, guys, that was today's video of slime. Now I'm gonna mix the new slime and the old slime, which I made 1 month ago, and I forgot to make the video. I just remembered, so I just decided to make the video. And now it's just a bigger slime and a stretchier slime and a better slime, and it's actually louder. Listen. Hold on. So, just listen to that. If you can hear it. So in my next video, I'm going to be showing you how to make the slime. Like, this slime is getting a little sticky because my hand temperature is changing by the slime temperature. So yeah, and remember, your hands always have to be a certain type of temperature when you're making this slime. So the fork I was mixing with, I'm just going to poke it and start driving it around. Sorry for the horrible sound. I hate it too. So yeah, guys, this is the finished product, and this is the finished slime. I'm gonna give it away to somebody in my summer camp tomorrow, because they can't make slime. But yeah, this was the slime. So yeah, bye.